Lord Dagon will welcome. I do not fear death.
Good evening, sir. What can I do for you? Don't worry, we'll keep the Emperor Mark. At least now we have a name to put to our enemy. May your sword...
Ah, you're back. I told Joffrey not... I can see you've had bad news. By the Nine! Such a thing is dangerous even to handle. Forgive me. You were right to bring it. But you'd better give it to me. I don't know. I suspect that the secret... But I will need time. Tampering with dark secrets, even just reading them, can be very dangerous. In the meantime, you should speak to Joffrey. He was concerned. I put aside the dark arts when The gods can turn anything. Perhaps I may... This evil book was written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. I believe Manca Cameron used it to create his paradise. It should give us the means to open it. It is now clear to me that the only way to... Emperor, Amulet, and Dragonfire. While the Dragonfires burned, the divine barriers kept the Daedra from making more than fleeting visits. But the Dragonfires can only be relit by an heir of the Septim blood. This was the essence of Manca Cameron's plot. He was undone only by the merest chance. But his we must recover the Amulet of Kings and relight the Dragonfires before... I hope to have at least part of the Mysterium Xarxes translated in a few days. Speak to Joffrey about the spies in the meantime.
Good morning, sir. What can I do for you, sir? The Emperor's death was a hot... May Uriel's spirit guide us in these...
Sir.
I hope Martin knows what he's doing with that evil book. I fear for what it could do to him if he's not careful. I'm glad to have Boris here. He guards Martin night and day. His way of atoning for the death of Emperor Uriel, I suppose. Ah, yes, I hope you can help. The gate guards have reported seeing strangers on the road for the past several nights. I cannot leave Cloud Ruler undefended while my men search the whole mountainside, but these spies must be eliminated. Thank you. Talk to Stefan. He can tell you where he has seen them. Captain Bird in Bruma may also be able to help. I've asked the Countess to have the guard keep an eye out for strangers. Track down the spies and kill them. Find out what they know and what they're planning, if possible. I'm counting on you to eliminate those spies. We can't afford to let the Mythic Dawn operate out of Bruma with impunity.
Hail! What can I do for you, sir? Farewell!
I never had time to properly thank you for your help back in the Imperial City. Now that we have a free moment, I thought you might be able to use some tricks I've picked up. Nobody who hasn't trained with the blades will know these moves. See, when they swing at you sidearm, you twist your wrists like this. Exactly. You're a natural at this. Let me show you another one. I haven't been to Cloud Ruler since I was a young trainee. It feels good to be back. May Uriel's spirit guide us in these troubled times.
What can I do for you? Keep your heart true and your eyes open.
What can I do for you, sir? The Emperor's death was... The Emperor's... We always see them near the rune stone, but it's... Aye. May Uriel's spirit guide us. In these troubled times. Hail. I haven't time to talk right now, I'm afraid. But I'm sure one of the other blades can help.
Sorry, but I'm too busy to talk.
I haven't time to talk right now, I'm afraid. But I'm sure one of the other blades can help. Oh!
You cannot escape the Master's vigilance. Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth.
Well met.
I'm listening.
What's going on with you?
They say syndicates of wizards
Good
have led
tidings,
a boycott of imperial goods in the
Hello,
land.
what can I do for you, Sir Knight? Except for Gerald coming back from a trip down south, things are pretty quiet. Not much travel right now with the Oblivion. I've told my men to keep a sharp eye out. What about you? God's blood. So she was the spy? Seems there's no one you can trust these days. Since you're working with Cloud Ruler Temple, I'm going to authorize you to search Gerald's house. I'll pass the word to my men. We won't... I trust that you'll handle things. I make sure my guards treat the local Nords and their ways with respect. Hey, you're the one they call the hero.
It
Take
seems
care.
Somerset Isle has become a much
Well
more
met.
dangerous...
Aye.
Oh, hello.
Good to see you. What can I do for you? We're still in Cyrodiil here in Bruma, but just barely. We build for the cold, just like in Skyrim. Did you hear about Braden Lyrian? A vampire hunter named Rainiel Dralis. Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already... Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Rainiel slew him. He seemed to be such an likable fellow. Not that I can think of. People are mostly staying home. Be seeing you.
Hail!
I wish I could have helped you deal with the rest of those Mythic Dawn bastards. But it seems you did all right on your own.
I've made some progress on the Mysterium Xarxes. I think I've identified the section that deals with opening a portal to... I've learned that the Mysterium Xarxes is both the gate and the key to Cameron's paradise. Manca Cameron bound himself to the Xarxes when he created his paradise, using dark... A gate can be opened from the outside, however. It will be more difficult, as I will have to temporarily bind myself to the... But I believe it can be done. I will continue working to... Farewell, my friend.
Whatever you need, friend. May Uriel's spirit
Sir?
guide us in these troubled times.
Sir.
Good. Hail!
Sup?
Sir.
Sup?
What have you learned about the spies? This makes for grim reading. The Mythic Dawn did not... The document speaks of 2 agents. You need to eliminate... The plans you found make it clear that the Mythic Dawn will soon move against us here. You must eliminate their agents in Bruma.
Oh!
Greetings. Is there a problem? Not on my watch. Captain Bird will know for sure, though. We all report. You hear about Jorunda? He was caught stealing gold, and now he's in jail. Arnora and Jorunda were once a happy couple, but he was going to skip town on Arnora, but got arrested before making good on his escape. Now... Bye. How are you?
Good evening. Yes? I'm your relief. What can I do for... As Captain Bird says, we have...
Good.
We sing.
I'm hungry. Well met.
Hello.
I'm here to relieve you.
My feet are
sir.
killing me. Tidings, citizen. Go take your break.
Another day, another September.
What can I do for you? I trust that you'll handle... Yes, the vampire hunt. You see... You too.
What's this about?
Hail, Sir Knight.
Hello.
Is there a problem? I can't believe it. Not on my watch. Take care. You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves or Reynold Draelus will be allowed access. The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information. The culprit in this crime has... I'd tell you... I can't believe it. Not on my watch. Captain Bird... The culprit... Good day.
Please leave me be. I'm sorry.
Excuse me. This area is off limits to anyone except the broom.
Halt.
Whoa! Good day. I'm Tolgan, herald to Countess Narina Carvane here in Bruma. She requests your company at your earliest convenience. Countess Carvane would prefer if you speak to her in person. She also said to present you with this stipend as a taste of things to come. My lady holds court from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening each day. That would be the best time to see her. The Countess is in attendance from 8 o'clock. If you wish to seek audience with her,
Well met.
It's a pleasure to see you. I've heard much about your deeds from my people in Bruma. Good point. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Countess Nerina Cavane. I assume you've noticed all the Well, it's safe to say I'm a collector of sorts. I've invested... In fact, I'd be so bold as to proclaim my collection the most complete in all Cyrodiil. A particular relic has eluded me for many years. Possessing this piece of... I'm of course referring to the Draconian... Some see only the conflicts between northern and southern cultures, but I see the way they are stronger when woven together. I've been looking for just the right owner for a special home I have. It's a quaint little house conveniently located just off the main gate. What a shame. I guess I have... He served Emperor Uriel for many years, and so far he has done well in an impossible situation. The stone is a fine bit of Akaviri craftsmanship. Worn like an amulet, this talisman is said to protect the wearer from... The Madstone appears as a snake, coiled around and encircling itself. The eyes of the snake... Through my sources, I've learned that the last reported Are you familiar with it? Back at the end of the First Era, raiders from the continent of Akavir At that time, the Empire was broken into smaller factions. Raymond Cyrodiil decided to unify them and form an army to repel the Akaviri raiders. The force became known as the Army of Raymond. The two armies clashed in what's now north, but their greatest error was marching through Morrowind on the way to their objective and dismissing the response it would garner from Vivek. They didn't count on Lord Vivek forming an alliance with the Trident Kings of the Dreg. From Morrowind, he struck at their rear flank. Not only did this make the Akaviri fight on two fronts, You must be joking, right? Who hasn't heard of the greatest known hero of the First Age? Raymond Cyrodiil not only was the conqueror of the Akaviri forces, but he actually convinced them to help build the Empire as it is today. With such an empire at his disposal, he conquered most of Tamriel, except Morrowind, of course, and was crowned emperor. In fact, he instituted the rites of becoming an emperor, which included the construction of the Amulet of King. His alliance with Lord Vivek during the Akaviri invasion is just one example of his cunning and ingenuity. Not quite. The army of Raymond knew that the organized Akaviri forces were commanded from a hidden post. Rumors placed it in a snowy vale called Pale Pass. As his forces fought their way across the Gerald Mountains, the Akaviri suddenly surrendered. It was assumed they were overwhelmed and gave up. The only strange part was that the command post and Pale Pass were never found. It was dismissed as a rumor, and the army of Raymond celebrated. It's come to my attention that the post did exist, and it happens to be the last reported location of the Draconian Madstone. If you retrieve the Draconian Madstone for me, I'll be happy to compensate. I had a feeling you'd accept. I've come into the possession of a diary. I'm also providing... I paid several scouts to try and find the ruins at Pale Pass before I hired you. These landmarks are mentioned within the diary. The rest is up to you. Be cautious and may the path ahead be free of danger.
I'm sorry. You must speak to Countess Carvane for any further info. Welcome back, my lord. What can I trust that... You too.
How goes it?
Hail, Sir Knight.
Good to see you.
I'm Surotan, proud owner of Nova Roma. No need to go to the Imperial City. Bruma may look like a Skyrim town, but we've got all the comfort. Hey, you're the one they call the Goodbye.
What can I do? Farewell. What? Anyone looking for work should... Goodbye. Good to see you.
They say that Oblivion gates have opened outside cities all across Tamriel. God's
Can you spare a coin?
Skjorda, Nordwinds. We've got clothes and armor, and I've got a headache. So keep your voice down, please. Hafid Hollowlake says that Gerald View has been doing good business. We drink because we're happy. We're Nords. It's just the thick tongue and fat head the day after that makes me unhappy. Bye.
I'm Ulfund, the light armor trainer. Skjorda and I run North Winds. Please excuse us. We had a little drink-up last night. Let me take a look at what you've got. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. Be seeing you.
Skjorda. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Bye.
I'm Sirak, Bruma's chapel healer. Hey, you're the one they call... The chapel has made enemies here in the past. The Nords prefer their dragon Ismir to our father Akatosh. You too.
What do you want? Nords who drink either get friendly or mean. Kinnereth bestowed the boots of the Crusader on a worthy knight. Good to hear that some... Be seeing you.
What do you want? I was at Olaf's earlier, and I ran into this Dunmer named Reynold Draelus. Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, apparently he seemed to be such a... Bye.
How are you? We're here to serve. You too.
Oh, please be generous, kind sir. Oh, thank you, kind. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. He's a fairy tale, of course. Nothing comes to mind, of course. Ah, it's coming back to me now. Yeah, seems I saw someone looking out the window at Geral's house the other day. Someone I'd never seen before. When Geralt wasn't home. Now, if you'll excuse me, all this talk has given... Oh, I'm so... Oh, thank you. The Fighters Guild is recruiting it. Blessings of Mystara upon you.
Powerful wizard. Could be a dangerous situation.
Safe travels.
Good day.
You cannot escape the Master's vigilance! I do not fear death. The time of cleansing is almost...
By Azura, by Azura, by Azura! It's the Grand Champion! I can't believe it's you standing here next to me.
Yes? What have you learned about the spy? Excellent work. I knew I could count on you. The gods did not idly... But we have not eliminated the threat against Bruma and Cloud Ruler Temple, only delayed it. You should speak to Martin. I believe he has made some progress with the mystic... I will send word to the Countess at once of the danger to Bruma. You should speak to Martin about his progress.